And here's the other side of the coin where you said you don't know if it's worth doing, but it's something you'd like to do. I was in the same frame of mind with Coach Call. It's something I really want to do. I really like the idea, but I don't know if it's going to be fruitful. But I think just fucking do it because that's
Hmm.
the only way you're going to find out whether it
Hmm.
is worthwhile or not. It's the same, and I put it in the same sort of context as my podcast. The reason I started my podcast was I hated other sales podcasts because I just found them, yeah, a lot of new salespeople say, Neil, I don't understand the industry. I don't understand the terminology. All the other podcasts that I listen to are people that have already done the role for 10 years, so I can't relate to them. And I said, that's a problem. So I said, imagine if we had a podcast for the newbie where the guests are still new themselves and then people can relate to it. And, I launched that in the pandemic. And back then, an episode averaged 12 downloads. But
Hmm.
nowadays, like most episodes, could go anywhere between 5 to 700 downloads. But six
Wow.
years on, it's hit 250,000 downloads in 110 countries. But it was around the content creation piece. I loved creating the content around it. I like creating the hubbub, the buzz, and all about it. And I think if your friend does a similar thing, then but join with the idea of what doesn't happen in this webinar and could I do in mine? Because
Hmm.
as I mentioned, when I did the one for the power hour, I realized what couldn't be done. And then
Hmm.
I put it to here and, put my wrapper on it. But yeah, just do it and then see.
Yeah, that's why I go to other people's training sessions because I want to see what they're not doing, why am I frustrated, and how can I be doing it better?
Yeah. 100%. And my biggest pet hate was it's kind of like, I don't know, again, you're somebody on socials as well. I hate it when I watch a clip and they give you all this advice, you start relating, and then the plug comes in. So if you'd like to buy my course or you'd like to buy, and I just switch off.
Yeah, yeah,
And
same.
one thing I'm very tempted to do in here, because it is a great opportunity, is like, hey, does anybody want to buy coaching? Does anybody want to buy? It could be a great opportunity, but
Yeah,
intrinsically, that doesn't sit well with me. And a lot of my mates who know about this are like,
too
Neil,
emotional and too transactional. Like regardless
yeah,
how good the first part was, when I see that, I drop off completely. I don't like it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So, a lot of other sellers who could do the same thing as me would say, Neil, you're maybe missing the mark. But here's the other bit. People that have become clients have consumed my content over different formats, such as they found me on LinkedIn, they then saw my podcast, they then came into a session like this, and then organically they've become
yeah.
a client, right? Ogan knows about one of them, but I'll keep their name confidential, but you know about one of them. Yeah,
But
that
not
was
only here, also in my previous companies, I was coached
yeah,
by you as well as a BDR manager, of course. Yeah,
yeah, 100%, right? So I think, but that's a personal preference. So I'd say
Mm.
think about SEO of maybe reverse engineering it. If you had a close client, what could that journey look like before? And then what are all the nice things that you could consume to then?
I think I absolutely, I also wouldn't do the selling in the session. The session would be about what the session says it's about. And I think, my sales always come from, let me prove to you that I'm the best person. I don't need to tell you I'm the best person. I'm just going to show you. And then I don't need to sell it to you because you already want it because that's why you're in the room in the first place, kind of thing. So there would be no kind of, right, if you like what I've said, if you want to come again, now it's £10,000 kind of thing. Or if you don't tell your manager about me, then I'll come round and kill you. It's not that. It's kind of, you think it's good? Do you mind helping me a little bit, maybe further down the line by giving me an idea of what you're struggling with in your business kind of thing?